Welcome back to the CC Chronicles, Buttercup. In our previous webisode, we left you in a cold sweat, wondering what would happen now that the 4Motion hardware was all jagged up in the tunnel hole. Well, first and foremost, this webisode is all about junking the pitiful stock innards and entrusting Captain Ben to drop the motor and initiate some high-performance surgical upgrades. He's got the magical touch, like he's channeling the spirit of Doogie Howser. And to be quite frank and honest with you, he yanked that yucky stock turbo off the block faster than you can say, "Vomit in my shoes." Old trustworthy Ben and Gabe aren't just pointing at holes here. No siree, Bob. They're in the midst of concocting their prototypical plan of attack to ensure that all of the small details are addressed and this build-out can run like a Swiss watch. Or clock, whatever. Badass Ben's first move was conjoining the APR intake manifold to that honkin' fat Garrett GTX 2876R. APR Stage3 kit is producing 452 horsepower on 93 octane and 485 on 100 octane, which is akin to bending the time-space continuum.
We actually had to custom make an oil feed line to go to the turbo to clearance the axle.
You see the weld right there, but this is the new mounting location for it.
After Gabe worked out his fabrication skills on that mounting bracket, the oil line fit around the back of the turbo and its ancillary bits and bobs just like a little peach. When these motor mounts get ridden long and hard, they tend to seep what's technically referred to as mount juice all over the frame rails. So, out went the OEM juice-filled mounts, and in went a set of the very robust 78A durometer BSH billet motor mount set. Alright? The major reasons for which I chose the BSH motor mount kit are twofold. Let me explain. Number one, they've proven themselves to smooth out DSG shifts and are built sturdy enough to easily handle up to 500 wheel horsepower, which is a goofy amount of power to get from a street sedan. I went with APR's proven hardware solution this time, and boy howdy, let me tell you something. It alleviated all of the guesswork of a custom big turbo build, alright?
We also had to clock the turbo 10 degrees back in order to get the axle to fit. Everything's really tucked back in there. So we're doing the APR low pressure fuel pump install. So I'm going to relocate the fuel pump to underneath the range right here.
Here, have a look at Dr. Ben's sheer delight as he pops that front clip back into place. Snippity-snap!
Tune into webisode 3, where we'll have the rear assembly of the all-wheel drive swap stuffed into the car. That's the thing we'll do on the next webisode. We'll stuff a whole bunch of parts that didn't come with the car onto it. Why? Because that's friggin' insanity. What's your problem, Crouch? I don't know.